Hey everybody, this is Mike with Birdman Gaming. Sorry I'm running late on this week's reviews. It's been a heck of a week. Absolutely crazy. I was actually going to do the reviews yesterday, but then last minute I was invited out to hang out with a friend that I hadn't hung out with in about 2 or 3 years. So we went out and hung out for about 5 hours, played in a poker tournament where I took second place. So it was a free poker league here in town, and first time I had played Texas Hold'em in 3 years, almost four, and took second place. I think that's pretty good. But I digress. Um, the reviews today are going to be two different series, both of which are Netflix series. The first one's going to be the first season of Netflix's What If. Um, the show itself is a drama with a lot of interesting twists and turns. Um, it's got a decent cast: Renee Zellweger, Jane Levy. Um, Trying to think of who else off the top of my head. Julian Sands. So a decent cast. Um, the storyline's compelling. The writing's actually pretty decent. I actually enjoyed the show. Um, it definitely has uh, some subject matter that's disturbing. So if you have certain sensibilities, you may not want to watch it. But I did find it quite enjoyable, quite compelling. Um, I will not um, spoil anything here. I did. I went online and read a little bit, and they're saying that if it's picked up for a second season, that they're going to do it like they do American Horror Story, where they bring back all the cast members. Only it's completely different storyline, and in this case, it would be a different universe, as opposed to American Horror Story all being the same universe. Um, and in that aspect, I'm actually curious to see what they'll do with a season two. Um, Personally, I like Jane Levy as an actress. She's slowly proven herself to have a decent range. From being on Shameless, then doing Evil Dead, Don't Breathe, now this. So I'm curious to see what's next. Um, Renee Zellweger, on the other hand, is a take or leave person for me. Julian Sands, I don't know what to say about him. Um, the only other real role I remember him from was Warlock back in the early 90s. So, um, again, another take or leave actor. Um, but like I said, the storylines are compelling. It's almost like an anthology type series. There's like multiple storylines going on simultaneously, and you see how it breaks down. Um, and like I said, I had a whole lot of fun with it. So, is it one I would recommend? Yes, I would actually recommend it moderately. Give it a couple episodes, see if you like it. Like I said, I enjoyed it. The writing was good. The acting was actually above par. So yeah, I'd recommend it. Um, our second review is season 3 of Glow. If you guys don't know anything about Glow, it's a satirized. I think that's how that's pronounced. Anyway, it's satire version of the 1980s and early 90s Gorgeous Lady of Wrestling promotion that actually existed. Um, and so there now I will say this: none of the characters that are on the TV series on Netflix are actual characters from Glow in the 80s. Whether it's back then there was the farmer's daughter and stuff like that. Those are characters, not actual people. And Mount Fiji, may she rest in peace. I know she just passed not that long ago. Um, and in the uh, TV series, those characters respectively would be Liberty Bell and Machu Picchu. Um, the the series has actually been very enjoyable with some really cool. If you're a wrestling fan, the cameos are actually really cool. Season 1 had Johnny Nitro from WWE, who went on to be Johnny Impact or Johnny Mundo, John Morrison, um, which is really cool. I actually, that one threw me off. And then there was Carlito or Carlos Colon and Brodus Clay from WWE fame. He went on to TNA Impact as Tyrus. Um, and an actual recurring character. In WWE, she was Karma, and in Impact or TNA Wrestling, she was known as Awesome Kong, who is now contracted, I do believe, with AEW. So, looking forward to their next big show, of course, the end of this month. Um, so, yeah, that's that. Uh, the rest of the cast is rounded out pretty decently. Allison Brie, Mark Maron. Season 2 had Chavo Guerrero in it. So that was actually a real cool little cameo. Season 3, Gina Davis is a character in the series in season 3, which is actually really cool. Um, so, without spoiling anything, season 3 has a lot more drama in it with certain things going on that, of course, happened in the late 80s, early 90s. The show had moved to Vegas. Um, so they're performing day in, day out at a casino. And it just it shows the struggle with both long-term relationships, having a family and also being on stage every day. Um, the toll that wrestling takes on your body, the dynamics between uh, friends slash boss employee, just a lot of different storylines going on, plus another one that was introduced last season that was hinted at again toward the end of this season. Um, Honestly, if you haven't watched any of Glow, I definitely recommend. Each episode's a half an hour. Each season's 10 episodes. So you've got 5 hours of Glow per season, 15 hours total. Um, if you've ever been curious about the inner workings of wrestling, what goes on behind the scenes, how the people actually learn their moves and how to take a bump and everything, I would highly recommend the series. It's produced by Genji Cohen, who most of you would know from Orange is the New Black. Um, I don't know who wrote it or anything, but it's a great, great uh, comedy slash drama. And I'm looking forward to a season 4. Um, I think the original Gorgeous Ladies of Wrestling back in, like I said, back in the 80s slash 90s, I think it went 6 or 7 seasons. So, and I think there's only been one or two characters that went mainstream once or twice, and that was on. I know a couple of them made an appearance on Married with Children. One of which was Big Bad Mama. Um, but yeah, definitely give it a check. Check it out. It's definitely a fun series. I just started today watching Star Trek Discovery Season 1. So I'm going to try and plow through the 2 seasons of that by next week. Um, at least I'll have my thoughts on the first season next week. I've got so many series. I've got so many movies yet to watch. So there's always going to be content on that front being released. Um, Hopefully things will be going better soon. I'm still a little bit under the weather, but I'm trying to get better. Like I said, I was out last night. Um, Today was a real rough day earlier in the day. So, gonna give it a shot. I'm hoping to be able to record better Anthem footage this weekend. Uh, yeah, I don't think there's any wrestling or anything on Sunday, so I'll try and do a couple a build video on Saturday, just showing you what I've got for my for each javelin, each of my main javelins, each class, and then we will go to showing more Cataclysm on Sunday. So, with all of that being said, remember, if you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and click that subscribe button down below. Hit the bell icon to be notified when I post something new. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. And as always, take care of yourselves and take care of each other. Be good to one another. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys probably tomorrow with the state of the channel. Have a good one.